Hey guys, we're starting off with moisturized skin, and I've already applied my lip balm, and now I'm going to prime with the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. So for foundation today, I'm gonna just mix the two of these. I know I've already used this combo with you guys, but this is the color that matches me right now. All the products are gonna be listed below. So I just like to take a little of this Matte and Poreless dark one and kind of put it on the outer edges. And now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus. And if I keep looking in the camera or viewfinder or whatever, it's because y'all are my mirror. Yeah, so I'm using the screen as my mirror. So now that we have like hella foundation on our face, we're gonna blend it out. I've been using this a lot. This is the Wet n Wild flat top kabuki brush. I think it's like $3. I know mine looks like really dirty, but I just did a spray cleaner and just kind of rough cleaned it. But I really need to go and do all my brushes. I'm just lazy, man. It's like so annoying to wash brushes, but I'm planning on doing it this weekend. I have it on a post-it note, like on my vanity. You can see it right there. It literally says wash brushes. So now we're gonna move into concealer. I'm gonna be mixing these two shades from the NYX HD concealers. I have the shade Beige and the shade Fair, and I mostly use Beige, and I just put a little bit of Fair under my eyes just to like brighten. And I'm gonna blend that out with my e.l.f. mineral powder brush. This is from their Studio brush line. So I wanted to ask you guys if you have any video requests. Definitely let me know in the comments of this video. I would love to hear what you guys want to see most. I see that people have really been enjoying my weight loss videos or vlog type things about weight loss, and I appreciate the love and the positivity that I've gotten, so thank you for that. I want to know what you guys want to see. I want to know what y'all's favorite videos are, so please give me some requests below for some upcoming videos. So next I'm going to set that with my Wet n Wild contour palette. I'm using the yellow shade, obviously. And I have such bad creasing no matter what concealer. Like, it really doesn't matter what concealer. So I always have to tap it out and then look upwards really awkwardly and make a really ugly face, and that's how I set my under eyes. Oh, also another thing I was wondering too, I don't know if anybody cares or if it would be interesting at all, but I would love to do a Q&A video if you guys had any like random ass questions. I would love to do a Q&A video. I just like getting to know people when I watch them on YouTube, so I don't know if that's something you guys might be interested in. And I am an open book, so you could ask me anything. You could ask me weird things, you could ask me inappropriate things. You can ask me anything. Like, I'm really an open book. And so if you guys want to know a little bit more about me personally, let me know. I would love to do a Q&A video. I haven't done like a really super personal video in a while. Like, I know I did some tag videos a while ago, but I've gotten a lot of new subbies since then. So if y'all just want to know a little bit more about me, let me know. And now I'm going to use this e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder. This is in the shade Translucent. Use it right here where I don't put the yellow powder, and that's just to give me an easier time to do my bronzer. But it's not like my most favorite setting thing, but I use it just because a lot of the time I actually won't set the rest of my face. I'll just like leave it, but sometimes the bronzer can get patchy, and some days I just don't give a crap because I'm going to work, and then some days I just use this to just give it an easier time of like gliding over my skin. We're going into bronzing, and I got a new brush because y'all already know I love this line, obviously, because I have a couple brushes by them. and they're actually really soft, and they are so cheap and so affordable. This is the contouring brush from Wet n Wild, and then I'm taking this contour shade from the Caramel Toffee Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones. And we're gonna do the temples and the corners of the forehead. Don't forget the ears. I just do like a tiny bit on my ears to just kind of make everything mesh together. And of course I do my jawline. Always hit that double chin. I always hit it. I don't want it to be noticeable. Gotta disguise it. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that and also go under my nose with it. A little bit under my lip. And I'm also gonna take some and just kind of like put it on the side of my nose. I'm also going to take the shimmery bronzers in this e.l.f. bronzer palette, and I'm gonna mix them and just kind of give myself a little glow. Okay, so before I finish my face, I'm actually gonna move on to the eyes first. And I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take the brush that came with the palette, and I'm gonna use raw sienna, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I just realized I'm so backwards. I didn't do my eyebrows first. What in the hell? Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. Today we are gonna do eyes first, and then we will do brows. Okay, so now that we have that like evenly spread throughout the crease and I left my lid bare, I wanted to use a pop of color today, so I'm gonna go into this Star Looks palette. I don't know if this is still available. Hopefully it is. I'll try to find it online and I'll link it below if I can. But it's like an online site called Star Looks, and I just have this palette by them. It's actually called Mermaid. Go figure, because I was gonna try to do like a mermaid look today, so that's really funny. What I'm gonna do is just take this dark teal right here with this is a contour brush from e.l.f., an eye contour brush, and I'm gonna put this on the outer V area. I'm gonna go back in with this Anastasia brush and also that raw sienna that I was using before, and I'm gonna blend this out right here. I literally look so crazy without an eyebrow on. But now I'm going to take the other side of this Anastasia brush, and I'm going in with this color right here. It's like almost like a topaz gold. Not sure how to explain it. And I'm going to place that on the lid. And I'm going to go back in with raw sienna, and I'm gonna just define this crease area more. And now I'm gonna take this fluffy, dropping stuff. I'm gonna take this fluffy Wet n Wild crease brush and just blend that out. Now going back with that contour eye brush from e.l.f., and I'm not putting any additional blue on there. I'm just gonna take what I have and kind of like blend this edge here where the shimmer and the blue meet. So now that I've done this, I'm going to stop here and I'm actually going to do the other eye and then do my brows, and then we will be back to finish off the eyes. Okay, so brows are done. Now I'm going to do some wing liner. I'm just going to do the NYC winged liner, the NYC liquid liner, and I'm also going to use the Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid liner. If you've seen a lot of my tutorials, when I use wings, I put this on the corner just in case I tear, because anytime I laugh really hard or if wind hits me the wrong way, I tear in the corner of my eyes. So this is a really good liner, but it is not waterproof at all. So that's why I like to do that on the corner. Okay, so wing liner is on. It's not perfect, but we gonna roll with it. And I'm gonna go back into the Anastasia Renaissance palette and put the raw sienna on my lower lashes. And I'm gonna mix that bronzy color that I used on my lid. Okay, now so for the inner corner, I want to do another pop of color. I wiped off my contour eye brush by e.l.f. and I think I'm going to take this sparkly green. I think I'm gonna mix it actually. Yeah, that might be cool, like a teal. I'm gonna mix the sparkly green and this sparkly blue together. Well, shimmer. I think it's more shimmer than sparkle. But I'm gonna mix the two. Yes, hunty. Want some more orange tones under there, so I'm gonna take burnt orange from the Anastasia palette and I'm gonna do it on the fluffy brush and just put a little more and smoke out my lower lash line. For the brow bone highlight, I think I'm gonna take Primavera from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, using this little e.l.f. stipple eyeshadow brush. It's just a flat one, and I'm gonna take some of Primavera. I'm actually gonna mix it with tempura too. That way it's not like too gold and too shimmery up here. I want to take away from what's going on in the rest of the eye. Okay, and now I'm just gonna blend that. All right, so I'm going to pop on some lashes. I'm using these LA Colors lashes, I believe. I got these at Walmart. I forget what they're called. I think they're called Demure or something, but it's just like a flared out, like wispy. I really like these lashes. These lashes are 93 cents. I found mine at Walmart. I've also seen them at Dollar Tree at times, but they're really great lashes for $1. So I'm gonna pop these on and then I will be right back. Okay, so my lashes are on and now I'm going to tightline. I'm gonna put this Marc Jacobs black eyeliner in my tightline. And this just helps to like blend your lashes a little better. And I think I'm also going to put a little bit on the lower lash line, but I'm not gonna take it all the way in. I think I'm gonna do it like halfway in. Yes, and now I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes. I'm using the Voluminous Carbon Black by L'Oreal, and this is waterproof. I always wear waterproof, no matter what. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to the face because we never finished the face. I am going to use a blush today. I know I never use blush, but I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Studio Blush. This is in the shade Pink Passion. I know what you're thinking. I know you're like, Jesus, girl, like that's way too bright. You're crazy. You have green and blue eyeshadow on, but trust me, you just dab it. It actually doesn't look as pink as you would think. It kind of looks more like a warm color on the cheeks. And then also what I do is I mix this with a little bit of bronzer. So see, it gave us like a tiny bit of flush to the cheeks, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. bronzer palette and use that light shimmery shade. And I'm gonna go over it with that. And now we need some highlight, girl. I want to be super glowy today, so I'm actually going to use a base for my highlight, and this is the What's Up highlighter, and this is by Benefit. This is a sample that I got back in the day, like a really long time ago, I think from Sephora. And I'm going to put this on the high points of my cheekbones. Put a little dot on my nose. And then I'm going to set that highlight with this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Blush Gems. I've been using this constantly. It's just a really great drugstore highlighter. And I'm taking my fan brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to just set right on top of that. We are glowing for the gods, yes. I'm going to be using my all-time favorite lip liner, and this is the WetnWild Color Icon lip pencil in the shade Plum Berry. It's my obsession. I wear it almost under every lipstick. It's just pretty. I just really like this color. And I'm actually going to take some concealer and a flat concealer brush and just clean up the edges of my lips a tiny bit. And now to top that off, I'm actually going in with the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Lace Detail. I just got this. This is my first NYX liquid lipstick, and I actually am really liking it. Okay, and now we're just going to set our face, and that will be it. And here's a close-up of the finished look, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and please give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already so you don't miss any videos. You can also click that bell icon so you can be notified anytime I post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!